Hey guys, how's it going? In the previous video, we have talked about on how we can implement the create, update, and delete functionalities inside our Redux store. And in this video, we are going to walk through on how we can implement multiple reducers inside our store. So here in our store.js, we can see that we define one reducer for one store. This is not a good practice if we have a long list of actions. So here we only have 3 actions, but what if your application is getting bigger, right? So you may want to have 100 actions or maybe 1,000 actions maybe. So that is not a good practice to store all of our actions inside a single function reducer. So to prevent that, we can combine multiple reducers inside one store. So how can we do that? So first, we need to import combine reducers right here. And it obviously a function that can combine multiple reducers. So if we go to our store, and here instead of passing the reducer, we pass the combine reducers. And the combine reducers takes a parameter which is an object. And this combine reducers alter how we get our data. So here, this reducer only cares about the to-dos data. So here we can say to-dos right here. And we pass our reducer, which is to-dos reducer. And we want to change our function name to to-dos reducer. So this to-dos only take care about to-dos data. So if we can use this, and yeah, so if we go to our browser, and here we can see that our data is now an object, and this object contains our to-dos array. So the cool thing about this is we can add as many data as we want. So maybe right here inside this reducer take care of our increment and decrement data. So we can change our name into counter reducers maybe. So this counter reducer only take care of our counter data. So now we can combine it into our store. So here we can say counter, and we pass the counter reducer. So here, if we dispatch another action, so we can say store.dispatch, and this one type is increment, and we increment 2 times. And I'm sorry, we don't need this code because this is a bad code that I just want to show you. If we save it, and yeah, here we go. We have our counter 0, and then by the end of it, we just increment our counter. Cool. So that's it for this video. See you guys next time.